Hey guys, what's up? It's Ella, and I'm back with another Mets video. And if you're a Mets fan, you probably already know what this video is about. The Mets. If I said that they've been a little disappointing lately, that would probably be an understatement. They've been so frustrating, and they were in first place. They had a good lead. They were 8 games above 500. Everything was fine. But then they decided that they didn't want to hit anymore. And I don't know, it's just we just don't hit with runners in the scoring position. It's so weird. We can't get consecutive hits. And I mean, I know it's been like this all year, but it's more than it was before right now. And then on top of that, the pitching's struggling a little bit, or just pitching like a normal starting rotation. And it's not elite like it was before. So I don't know, Taijuan Walker's not pitching like he was before, DeGrom's out. And then McGill is struggling a little bit. I don't know, everyone that we were able to depend on a month ago, we're not able to depend on anymore. And that's all down to the hitting, and we need to be clutch, and we need to do this, and we're just not. And then we had a must-win series against the Phillies, because if we lose, the Phillies, if we lose more than one game, then the Phillies are in first place, and we're not. We got swept. That was just so hard to watch. And we barely scored. We had so many opportunities, so many bases loaded, no outs, and nobody scored. It was so frustrating. And we're chasing like crazy. And then we're just taking pitches that we should be swinging at. I don't really understand what's going on. It's just not working. If you twice in 2 days, if you don't score with bases loaded and no outs, I don't, what are you doing right now? And also, Javi Baez, I don't think he's a good signing for the Mets. I have nothing against Javi Baez. Or, not signing, trade. I have nothing against Javi Baez. I think Kris Bryant would have been way better. Just because Javi Baez on a team where we're already chasing pitches and having trouble, seeing the ball, he's not the best player to have on the team, because he chases more than anyone I've ever seen. So far, he's been in the Mets for a few days, and he's only walked twice, which I mean isn't a big deal, but he's gotten 3 balls a lot, and then he's ended up striking out. Even if it's 3-0, I've seen him strike out multiple times. And I mean, it's just a little bit and now he's injured. So it's I don't know. I don't understand the trade. And I said in my live stream that I didn't understand it because I don't see why we need him. But now I'm thinking he might be hurting us a little bit. I mean, he's got a good personality in the clubhouse and stuff, and he's very passionate. And he's also Lindor's best friend, so, I see that. But, I mean, I just don't understand. Because, I mean, some teams, the home runs and the RBIs make up for it. But we need to connect, regularly, and we're not. And we need to, hit the ball every opportunity and stuff, and then maybe we'll hit the ball more. And we don't need someone who's just going to chase and strike out most of his at-bats. And already is a platinum sombrero, and he's barely been on the team. And I hope it was just that one day where he was out and he's coming back. Because, even though I said, I don't really like the trade, I mean, I still want him to start. I still want to get everything out of him we can, because he's still a really good player. I saw that crazy slide home. He's hit some home runs already. I want him to play. I just don't think he was worth trading for, and I think Kris Bryant would have been a way better trade. And nobody's hitting right now. Also, I don't understand Rojas' decisions at all. It's been rough all year, and so I think 2 games ago, so that was 3 days ago, Dom was on a 10-game hitting streak. I don't know if he still got the hitting streak, because I haven't watched the last 2 games because I was busy. But Dom, who's on a 10-game hitting streak, and annihilates lefties this season. Because he is a lefty, they didn't bat him against a lefty pitcher, even though he's the hottest player in the Mets right now and annihilates lefties. And when they asked Rojas about it, Rojas was just like, oh, well, usually in baseball, you don't put the lefty hitter against the lefty pitcher, so I'm just not going to put Dom in because that's how it usually is in baseball, and I'm going to go with the traditional approach. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but it doesn't. Because you can't just be paranoid that the one time Dom doesn't hit against lefties and blah, blah, blah. Like, you look at Dom's stats this year. He annihilates lefties, and he's crazy hot. Like, put those together. Like, he could have, like, a crazy day that game, but you don't put him in because you're scared that, like, I don't know, that what usually happens to people will happen. I mean, and maybe he wouldn't have gotten a hit, but it makes more sense than putting, like, I don't know, VR in instead? Is that who they put in? I need to think about this for a second. Hold on. Okay, Pilar, because VR is the third baseman and a shortstop, and he's mostly just an infielder, and then Pilar is a left fielder, and Dom's a left fielder. So that was stupid, but I got there eventually. Anyway, like, I don't know. I feel like I don't understand the decisions of Rojas. I don't understand the trade for Javi. And then, like, obviously Rojas and Javi aren't fully to blame because the Mets just aren't hitting, and that's not their fault. It's just they're not connecting on anything. All of the players are slumping at the same time, and all of that combined, it's just, like, rough or just really not hitting when we need to be hitting, and we're, like, being so unclutch, and just a combination of all of those things, and it just, you don't win if you don't score, so it just, I don't know, we need something to happen. We need something to change, because if it keeps going on like this, we're not going to make the postseason. And I really had my heart set on this, and I've been a Mets fan since 2019, because I'm young, I guess, and I've never seen the Mets in the postseason, and I want to believe that teams that you like can make the postseason. So, Mets, can you help me out with that, please? 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 Alright, so I hope you guys liked my video. I'm a little frustrated right now, but I hope the day off helped the Mets and that we can just start hitting again. I don't know, but we need something. We just need to win. We need to win the series, and we need the Phillies to lose their series. And the Braves also, because the Mets are behind the Braves too now. The Mets are in third place. So, yeah. This is not what I hoped would happen. I hope they just make the postseason. But when is it ever that easy with the Mets? I haven't lost all hope. I mean, I have to, like, keep hoping, I guess. That's all I can do. The Mets have to do the rest. So, yeah. Bye, guys. I hope you liked my video. Bye.